Good afternoon, everybody. Let's take a look at your headlines on this Friday afternoon. A memorial for victims of the Florida State University shooting, plus a Mobile park closing temporarily, and multiple crashes along the Gulf Coast this morning. Let's get started with News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. Glad to be with you on this Friday. It is absolutely beautiful outside. I hope that you have some nice plans for this Easter weekend. All right, let's get right to our big stories this morning. This afternoon. Number 5, a shooting at Florida State University has left 2 dead and 6 injured. A memorial for the victims was held this morning at FSU's campus. Students and classmates are paying their respects to the victims. The university canceled all classes today, and all home athletic events have been canceled as well. Number 4, happening right now at Davison High School, the Mobile Area Special Olympics. This is the largest Special Olympics track and field event in Alabama. There are about 420 athletes who are participating in all kinds of events, including this one, long jump. Way to go. Standout Special Olympians carried the flame of hope in the opening torch run. The event will wrap up in just a few minutes, but it has been a great morning for hundreds of Special Olympians in our area. Number 3, a popular park in Mobile will be closed for one night next week. Medal of Honor Park will close at 7 Monday night as crews work to install pavers on some roads. The park reopens at 7 o'clock Tuesday morning. Number 2, we are expecting more information this afternoon about that deadly shooting at Sage Park last night. Mobile police are holding a press conference in just over an hour, so about an hour and a half at 2 o'clock. We reported that around 9:30, a woman and a man were shot. The woman was killed. The man is still in the hospital with life-threatening injuries. So far, there have been no arrests, and we don't know the motive. And number 1, we have been following multiple crashes along the Gulf Coast today. A crash on I-65 in Creola left the northbound lanes closed for several hours. We're told that there were injuries. And then in Conecuh County, a commercial vehicle overturned on 65 near exit 93 around 6 a.m. There's also been an accident in Santa Rosa County where the westbound lanes of Highway 90 near Glover Lane were closed due to a crash. The good news is all lanes have since reopened, but we know there are going to be a lot of the people on the road this afternoon because of the Easter holidays. So just be careful and just try to be as patient as you can. It is now time to go to our question of the day and get some answers from you. And this is having to do with that horrible school shooting yesterday at FSU. So we're asking you, does your school or workplace have an active shooter plan? And would you know what to do, God forbid, in an emergency? Let's see what many of you are saying. My employer has mandatory ALICE training module as part of our yearly compliance. That's what my children do at both of their schools. They do ALICE training, active shooter training. Dustin says we should not have to do this. It's sad that this is happening. When I was a kid, nothing happened. It's very, very sad. Grace Beth says my employer actually does have an active shooter plan, and we've gone through a few training sessions, and there are clear protocols posted around the office. It's one of those things you hope you never need, but I do feel better knowing that we have a game plan. Hunter says absolutely, recurring training every year. Get out, hide out, take action. Beck says my grandkids' school has had one since K4. Katina says we do, but it's sad, and when it starts to get hot, people act a fool. Can't even enjoy yourselves. There are a lot of sick individuals out there. So, Carrie says, I'm a teacher. Yes, we have a plan at my school. We have drills. It's scary to think about the fact that this could happen anywhere. So, thank you for participating in our question of the day. Seems like most schools do have some type of action plan along the Gulf Coast. I'm not sure about all workplaces, but certainly it's something that would be a good thing for everybody to think about because you just never know what's going to happen. Okay, let's go ahead and get to our poll of the day. This one has to do with sharks. Would shark alerts on your phone make you feel safer at the beach? Would shark alerts on your phone make you feel safer at the beach? Now, and I've heard some really interesting arguments about this, that this is just not necessary. There's sharks in the Gulf of Mexico, and I get that. When you go to the beach, you have to expect that there's sharks. But what this shark alert would do is alert you if there was a shark attack nearby, because they're saying last summer when Lulu Gribben was attacked by a shark, there had been another shark attack not too far from her just a few minutes earlier. So had she known, they're saying, that perhaps a lot of those people would have gotten out of the water. So what do you think? Do we need shark alerts? I mean, I don't think these are saying, hey, there's a shark in the water. I think they're saying, hey, there's been an attack. You need to get out of the water. But we want to get your opinion on that. You can vote yes, no, or do you have no opinion? And if you would like to participate in our question of the day or our poll of the day, you can do so by going to the WKRG Facebook page or WKRG.com. And that's going to do it for this edition of News 5 Now. I hope all of you have a wonderful Easter weekend. And I'll see you back tonight for WKRG News 5 at 5.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.